Up next, we're going to unbox The Guest.
Sure, that sounds nice.
Well, Russ, my copy of The Guest arrived in the mail the other day from Second Sight Films, and I got to tell you, I am super impressed with this thing already, and I haven't even opened it.
That is a release.
Dude, I am super stoked to take a look at this thing. This thing is a brick. It's like a Bible. This is super thick. The booklet that's in here, the DVD case that's in here, everything that's in here, we're going to dive into. We're going to take a look at this exciting Second Sight release of The Guest. Let's just get this wrapper off.
I still have not watched this movie.
When I saw that Second Sight had announced that they were putting this out in 4K, I just expected a 4K disc and that was it. Like, that was all. I was nowhere near expecting what is in this. And I think we already covered it, and I know what's inside, which I think I said at the time is just insane for what this movie is. Like, and as soon as I take off the wrapper and I pull off the little fancy J card, the box itself right off the bat is amazing. It is, of course, that sturdy, rigid slipcase, our favorite, nice and rigid, but it's also very shiny, very glossy, and just the art choice in general. I think this is great cover art. This painting, this portrait of Dan Stevens himself here, the guest, the one and only guest, and on the back is Micah Monroe. Just the color choices that they use, this purple and pink, and it's very stylized. It fits the movie very well. So the one comparison I want to make just really quick before I actually open this thing up is just so you can see how big it is. So just to compare, I guess, to the True Romance, and you can see too, Russ, it's about 1.5 the size. It's super thick in here. I'm not sure what we're gonna find when we open this up to warrant such a thick case, but it is about 1.5 the size. Just to kind of give another side-by-side, in case you did pick up the American Psycho release that we talked about, it is about that thick. Like they're the same size, these two. So that's the thickness of The Guest. So the first thing is, I guess, the house of the 4Ks itself. And it's in sort of the traditional, 3-pack opened up digibook with all 3 discs inside, which is nice.
Not one of those god-awful stackers.
No stackers. Yeah, no stackers and nothing to slide a disc into. This is just the traditional case, but it's a nice trifold with The Guest on the outside.
I do like the coloring.
So on the inside of these are 6 really nice art cards, just different scenes within the movie. Again, very stylistic. And then there's 2 cards, one of the front cover and one of the back cover with Dan Stevens and Micah Monroe. These all look really nice. And also inside of the box, these weren't in the case itself, but inside the package that was shipped to me when I pulled it out were these 3 cards that are all posters for the Halloween dance that they are attending.
That's really cool.
I guess they can't fit into the case itself, so they just included them within the box. It looks like the thing that is causing the most width and the most girth in this package is the booklet that comes with this. Now, it's a much thicker cardstock, and it's very fat.
Wow.
It is about, I'd say 2 times, maybe 2.5 times the size of the booklet that comes with the traditional Arrow releases. It's just a ton of interviews with the cast and crew, other people that are involved with this film. There's talks about the influences of this film, including this being a ode to John Carpenter films of the 80s. Talks a lot about nostalgia, the meaning of The Guest. There's behind-the-scenes images, a bunch of script-to-screen stuff. And then an interview with Adam Wingard, who did this film, and then some acknowledgments, some production credits. But this booklet is super robust. It's got a ton of pages. It's really good quality. I would definitely say this is a better quality material than these Arrow booklets. And not that these Arrow booklets are anything to be upset about, but this one is definitely an upgrade in the quality. So I did mention in our video before when we covered this that I bought this immediately, but did have a little bit of a twinge when it came to the price point because it was a little bit more expensive than the traditional Arrow releases, plus the shipping coming from the UK. So it was a bit of a sting, but now I can see why that package was a little bit more expensive. It had nothing to do with, we're going to charge more for the title, or we're going to charge more because we're Second Sight. It's what they gave to you here is insane. And I didn't even mention that the 3rd disc in this set is the soundtrack CD, which again is a nice touch. I mean, soundtrack, great set of 4K, Blu-ray, awesome booklet, the traditional art cards are all really well done. And again, the box, the package that I'm going to display, it looks incredible.
Stellar.
Great job, Second Sight. If you haven't seen this movie yet, if you were thinking about blind buying this just because you saw our take on it or you felt like this maybe looked like a good release to get, it's definitely in the flesh an amazing box set. The movie, hopefully you'd like to, but this set is incredible. At the moment, you can still get this set from Second Sight. It is still for sale. It has not sold out yet. It is limited, so I would jump on it as fast as you can.